we have a decade of, at least a decade of cooperation. So thank you for your declaration. And now time for the second, our prominent guest from Pakistan, Dr. Syed Shahabuddin, Director of the Department of International Relations. Unfortunately, he is from Karachi. We have a connection. Have we connection or not? We don't know why, and maybe because we our in, and maybe it will be good time for welcome address from the Ambassador of the Republic of Poland, Mr. Maciej Pisarski. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Professor Żukowski. I hope that you can hear me well. Can you hear me, please? Hello?
Yes, we can. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, and assalamu alaikum. It is a great honor, pleasure for me to be with you today, although it's an online presence, not in person, but I value this invitation, and it's a great honor for me to be a part of this session. I would like to congratulate the Department of Social Sciences of the University of Warmia and Mazury, and especially you, Professor Arkadiusz Żukowski. The Federal Urdu University on organizing the second installment of the series of conferences between two very distinguished institutions. I am very happy to be in the presence of Vice Rector Professor Paweł Wielgosz and Professor Zabata Khan Shilvari, and I thank you very much, Professor, for your warm invitation. I shall act on that invitation promptly. Thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you. I think that it is a great opportunity to ponder the question of a new world order from a place like Olsztyn, which is very kind of remarkably situated with deep and very rich historical legacy. Russia just a few kilometers up north. Lithuania, the so-called Suwalki Pass, Gap, and Belarus in a very close proximity. So, seeing from that vantage point, it is very, I think, fitting to, to reflect on the main question of this conference. And as I said, I am very happy to see it happening I know that there were some challenges, but I congratulate you on your commitment and perseverance to make it happen. If I may, ladies and gentlemen, very briefly, a few remarks about the the world's order. I mean, given my previous position as a policy planning director, I would like to take this opportunity to just reflect a little bit about these issues. So one of the constituting features of this new emerging world order is, of course, multipolarity and diffusion of power. We live in a world where there is no single dominant power. There are multiple players who cooperate, compete, and also engage in some sort of rivalry at the same time. So the relationship between major power centers in the world really has become very, very complex. There is also, another striking feature for me is that after a few decades, there is an alternative model of organizing and managing politics, economy, technology, social life available now. So it creates a very new dynamic between the leading powers, but also in their relationship with other countries, countries like in the developing world. Then there is also another striking phenomenon, which is lack of centralized power in certain areas, which creates its own problems and challenges for security or humanitarian crisis, and so on and so forth. So this is a very, very vibrant, this is a very broad agenda that we can that you will be discussing, and there are so many angles that it can be approached, and I think that biology can be as much instructive as history or political science in kind of helping us to explain or understand the phenomena and processes behind this new emerging world order. I am very happy that Polish and Pakistani and international scientists have gathered together to reflect upon these issues. I think that this is a very very good, very promising field of cooperation between Poland and Pakistan, two countries situated in crucial regions, countries who may learn from one another, who may enrich themselves in the expertise, but also who can cooperate to create more of stability, peace, and harmony, as it was already mentioned. And Poland is an important country in Europe. It's a member of the European Union, NATO, and Japan has just obtained the non-permanent seat in the Security Council of the United Nations. So I think that really also creates some new opportunities in this regard, and I'm happy that the scientific community has stepped in and is able to provide the leaders of of our countries and our diplomats with some good guidance. So I again congratulate you on this accomplishment, and I wish you a very interesting, inspiring conversations. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Ambassador, for the participation from Islamabad, the capital.